Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right. That's
right. She wanna slide on the D. She throw the D. Take off the D. Yeah, that's fine by me. She want to ride the D. Reverse cowgirl, cowgirl. She did a helicopter. Spin on the D. Now she want it in her asshole. Take these babies in your asshole. Now pull it out, ho. Now it's time for you to bounce on the D. You need to ride the D. Come and repeat. She wanna bounce on the D. She gonna bounce on the D. She wanna bounce on the D. She gonna bounce on the D. She wanna bounce on the D. She gonna bounce on the D. She wanna bounce on the D. She gonna bounce.
So you could be hearing a lot of motorcycles and shit like that, but it's all good because I'll be heading back inside. So how you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. We just got back from the Jersey Expo last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about a week ago today is when we were driving back. And we're just, working on the content now since we came back. Editing and all that stuff.
Yes, because this your first New Jersey?
First New Jersey, yes.
First New Jersey. That is like one, because I know you're from Chicago, so because I think you went to the Chicago one.
Yes.
Also, right?
Yep, Chicago was our first one. And we kind of decided last minute that we were doing the Jersey one. So it was like, okay, I think we decided about a month before. And it was, okay, running around, getting the outfits, getting the place, getting the tickets, and all that. So it was a whirlwind.
Oh my goodness.
And
yeah, because Exotica, New Jersey, I always felt was way more open than the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
To me. And I always enjoyed that one. I never went to Chicago one. I went to the Miami one.
Yeah.
And everything. And you say you decided a month out, so I know y'all had to do a lot of speed prepping.
Oh yeah, it was. And then we ended up booking an Airbnb out in Hillside, which is kind of by Newark. So it was a little bit further out, but we got a discount on the house. So we actually went early. We left here Tuesday. It's a 13-hour drive. And we got there Wednesday. And then we stayed until we left Sunday night. But yeah, Jersey really treated us great. I mean, it was awesome. We're planning on going next year too.
Oh yeah, because one is more BBW friendly than a lot of the other Exoticas, which not knocking any of the other Exoticas, it just be that way. It always been that way even back in the day when I was active in the game. Because a lot of BBWs, the top BBWs, used to go to the Exotica in New Jersey more so than any other Exotica and everything. So it was kind of like, so how many shoots did you do while you was there?
5 or 6.
Oh, no, that's not bad.
We actually, since we went early, we got a lot of our shoots in early before the expo even started.
The best to be is to get it cracking early.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact of that, but a lot of times you want to kind of book shit early because people do get booked up easily at these Exoticas.
Oh, absolutely.
Which in turn makes it, what's the word I'm looking for? Hectic per se.
Yes.
It makes it hectic. And also, because blessing for you that you did a month out, because most people do that shit about 2-3 months out.
Oh.
So it didn't have and no flakes.
We had one shoot fall through, but that's okay. I mean,
hey,
they got stuck in traffic. It happened.
Some of them have 3 or 4 that fall through.
Well, it worked out because there was this huge like jacuzzi tub in the upstairs bathroom. We ended up doing a little photo shoot with that instead.
Oh,
so
nice.
We still did stuff, and then and actually, since Lothario went with me, of course, he goes to everything with me. I never go alone. We decided we had enough stuff done by Saturday night that we decided to just go be tourists in New York City on Sunday.
Nice. So, Pete, we're going to get into all of that. I got to do these particulars since I finally got into my spot. And actuality, after I do the particulars, we're going to take a small commercial break because I got to switch from the phone to my laptop because my phone is on 13%. So I'm going to get the particulars out of the way. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast career. You know who I am. My name is Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, a.k.a. the Porn Rap Star. You know what it is. Find all my links with one link. allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Also, let me tell you about 3 wonderful sponsors. The first one being the Facebook LS community, lsworld.com. Next up, the hottest adult magazine on the web, eroticismmagazine.com. And last but not least, 90% profit for you content creators, as well as no hashtag issues, and for your consumers, a new place where you consume great XXX content. I'm talking about xsitebunny.com. Also, proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go to shopgwdistrict.com and buy wonderful products from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shops. So you know it's getting around close to the holidays, so you might want to go ahead and get your shopping done early at shopgwdistrict.com. Also, check me out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 6 a.m. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time at fullyswapradio.com. Also, check me out on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com and BGPLLC app. So we're going to take this break, and then after that, I'm going to let her reintroduce herself, and we're about to get things cracking. Okay, people?
BeatStars.com.
I think on film, it's just it is what it is. I like your personality, like I said before. It's not really about a body type per se, because I'm attracted mostly to everything. It's just your personality that can connect to me. You get it?
And I always tell people too, like if I'm making like a custom video or something, like be as specific as you can for me. Like don't feel like you're saying too much or asking for too much, even down to like the outfit. Like if you want like a
BeatStars.com.
hair a certain way, because you know what, it makes my life so much easier.
No John Skins. So when you hear females talk, it's in your throat.
I don't get mad at them. I don't take no offense to it. I don't feel like no one's taking my shine. When I'm pretty much proving myself. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be somebody that's going to, especially the next generation, there's always going to be somebody who's going to come. And I give them their props. And that's something that we as women don't do in this industry. It's very cutthroat. And I don't like it. So I don't operate like that. If you know what I'm saying, if I see somebody doing their thing, I'll be like, bitch. Like
yeah, they are loyal ones. So that's your army. If you are a content creator and you do fetish, like cater to your fetish fans, because that is your army. They will go hard for you. Like anything that you do, they fucking praise like a fucking burp, and they'll be like, oh my god, like anything.
on the computer through the browser. The same problem that you have, the same issue that you was having. So and we're back from commercial break, people. Like I said, I had to switch from my phone to the computer, and we're here. And I'm gonna let her introduce her sexy and gorgeous big booty self from Chi-Town to Yo Town. Introduce yourself, sexy.
Hi there, everyone. I am Lola Booty Love. Close to Chi-Town, but you can anyone from Illinois is pretty much from Chicago. You can find all of my stuff at lolabootylove.com. All my links are right there.
And plus, you long time listeners, you know she's been on here more than once. This is the first time you get to see that pretty face.
Yeah.
You see that pretty smile with the glass and her sexy ass. So like we were talking about before the commercial break, you were discussing, your trip to Exotica. This is your first time actually going to the New Jersey Exotica or what have you. And you came in days early to get shoots done. So who all did you network with while you was there and everything?
I did shoots with, hang on, I gotta remember everyone. I did shoots with Big Will.
Okay.
He was super great to film with. And he was our Thursday morning, and then Thursday night we did shoot with BBC Bull Unit.
Okay, yeah. I've been seeing their names popping up a whole lot lately. I think they're from out of Vegas.
He's from New York.
From New York, okay.
A super great guy. We actually did 2 shoots with him. He had a super quick recovery time. He's like, let's do another one. I was like, okay, let's go.
Don't you love male talent that's able to recover real quick between shoots? That was one of the things ladies liked about me. He need time to recover.
It's a wonderful thing to have. I mean, hell, if you're there and it can go again, why not?
Yeah.
And then I got to work with Sensation Studios. We did an electro stim kit scene.
Oh God. Yeah, let's unpack that, because that you don't hear too much about stuff like that. So explain to everybody what type of scene that is.
Well, I previously we have an electro stim kit, but we haven't used it a whole lot. Just because we didn't know a whole lot about it, so it was kind of one of those like nervous things.
Yeah.
It was so great being able to do a scene with someone who knows exactly what they're doing and what the different attachments do, and just telling me everything, how everything worked before he did it. And then we talked about like how it felt. It was just, it's definitely a foreplay tool. And so that's super cool to be able to experience that with someone who's so knowledgeable about the tools that they're using.
Yeah, because when you think about it, that's a fetish that you don't see a lot of people do.
No.
And when you do fetishes that are kind of unique and not as considered norm, it kind of opens you up to different type fan bases and stuff like that. Did you ever think about that when you were doing that?
I kind of thought about it, but it was just one of those. Sensation is from my neck of the woods. I mean, he's about an hour away from me, and it was. We never got to meet up before, but we did then. So it was. It was awesome getting to meet him and play toys.
So yeah, because I know it was like, describe the sensation of the electrode.
The attachments are a little different, all of them. But it kind of feels like, I'm trying to think, like needles or like nails, just kind of like scraping over your skin. But like in a sensual way, obviously you do it in all the. It's I don't know. It's like you see the thing that really gets me, sound makes it scarier than what it is. Hear the loud like bzz, bzz, but it doesn't hurt. You think it would. It was a trip. It was incredible.
So I know your senses was very heightened because, like I said, this is something you never done before.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's just be honest. How wet did the coochie get off of this? Because I'm pretty sure you got very horny after this episode.
Oh, absolutely. There was one point where he was using one of the attachments on my clit, and I think if he had done it a little longer, I absolutely would have come.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy.
Yeah, because there's so many different levels and different things within sexuality and sex itself that people never get to experience or even, would think would be sexually pleasing, such as electricity,
Yeah.
wax. Because I've done that before. I got turned on. I thought being, the candle wax thing, I was going to be hated. Oh no, I got so turned on from that shit. It's kind of like sometimes you got to expend your disbelief in situations like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I'm a very firm believer of I'll try anything once. And if I don't like it, then that's great. At least I can say I got to experience it and try it. And if I do like it, then well, hell yeah, I'm going to do it 70 million times. Wax is one of those ones I haven't experienced yet, but it's definitely on my bucket things I'd like to do.
Oh, trust me, it's like it's pain and pleasure at the same time.
Yeah.
Almost. It's pain and pleasure. Yes, I'm a freak, people. Yes, I've done some freaky shit in my days. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the white beard fool you. I'm an old nasty freak. So when you picked how much shooting you're gonna do, how did you pick the amount that you're willing to do to where you know that your body can handle versus I'm trying to do a whole lot? Because I know that a lot of people do use the conventions to shoot content. So with you, this your first time being in New Jersey. How did you? Because you said you did 5 scenes. And I think you may have had. How many did you have booked? So you had 6 booked. Was able to do 5. So how did you pick the amount of scenes to do that you can be fresh for each one, and it's not a toll on you?
I wanted one in the morning-ish, morning, early afternoon, and one at night.
Mm-hmm.
So then I have enough time to get ready for the morning shoot, do the shoot, exchange all the content, all that stuff. And then the pleasantries and then goodbyes. And then I could get something to eat because especially during the expos, because I do so much shooting, I put myself on a very strict diet. Pretty much just salads and grilled chicken.
Good.
Eat. So they gave me enough time to like eat and chug a bunch of water and then get set up for the next one and still be fresh and ready for them. But I always try to do a day shoot and a night shoot. And this sounds crazy. I haven't found my limit yet. I mean, I not filmed. This was when I was still a swinger. I did a gangbang and I think I touched 18 cocks in 4 hours. I could have
That's gangbang.
I could have kept going. So like I haven't found my limit yet.
To me, the older women get, the more sexual. What's what I'm looking for? It's like the more sexually hungry they are. It's kind of like they can go all day versus. Cause I even seen it to where you have young girls in there with an older woman, and the older woman tap off all the guys, and the girls are tapped out like 30 minutes prior. You know what I'm saying? Period. Cause it seems like y'all are at y'all sexual peak once you hit your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. Because you even got women that's still doing it in their 60s, and they're doing 20 men gangbangs, while these young girls better can get through 10. They doing 20, talking about, so I need 10 more.
I definitely think it helped that we were swingers before filming.
Yeah.
And me and Lothario are just so comfortable with each other. We can do whatever we want and try whatever we want. So I feel comfortable.
Word.
It was great.
Oh, no doubt. So you had the opportunity to also go inside of the convention. So tell me your experience walking within the convention, because I know that. Cause did you go inside the one in Chicago?
Yes, I went every day to the Chicago one. Jersey, I ended up being so busy. I think we went for about 3 hours on Saturday. So we did a quick loop. I saw I believe he goes to every convention plus extra conventions. Flogger knows best.
Yeah.
Know him. Met him in Chicago. Super great guy. He flogged me again in the Jersey one.
You were looking forward to that flogging, huh?
I love getting flogged. I actually convinced Lothario to buy me one this time too. So
Oh snap!
expect a
Get put to
video.
use. It's gonna get put to use.
Oh, it's absolutely going to be put in several videos. I'm so excited for that. And I got to meet. Oh, I have talked to. Do you know Julie Ginger?
Yes. Friend of
talked-
the show. Friend of the show. Shouts out to her.
I would say me and her have talked online for a year, 2 years or so. We've never gotten the chance to meet. It's always been in the same place, but like never got to see each other. I finally got to talk to her and meet her in person. Jersey. So that was super great.
She's cool. She's a nice person.
Oh, she's amazing. And like I said, we've always talked online, like Twitter, but we've never gotten the chance to meet. And all of a sudden I saw her and I'm like, oh my God, I have to talk to her.
And I told her, I said, I'm sorry, she looks sexual with her hair cut shorter. It just something about it just gives her a different look than when she had her hair all the way down to her ass. And it's like, I'm sorry, people say I got a small crush on just a small one. But the point being is, no, she's very professional and she's a legend in the business. She been doing this for a minute.
Oh yeah.
So it's like to even connect. It feels good when you connect with people that has lineage in a profession that you're doing. That
Well, I don't even think it was that. I mean, yeah, it was great to talk to her. We didn't even talk about work really.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
we're finally in the same place at the same time.
That's why I tell people, if you want to do this business, if you want to be considered a big dog, you have to rub elbows with the big dogs. That's the purpose of going to these conventions or what have you. So now also the other part of it is that be it that you one that don't have a lot of male talent that you get to work with, be around. Do you think that shaped why you shot more than you did more probably inside the convention?
I'm sorry, you cut out for a second. What was the question?
What I was saying was because some people, because I had this conversation with many other models, that they didn't try to shoot as much, they tried to do more network within the convention. In your situation, those females, they live in places where talent come frequent. They can throw a rock talent there. In your situation, you live in a place where you don't have that luxury. So do you think that shaped part of the reason why you shot more than you actually went to the convention?
Definitely. I also had some family situations this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have to take a big step back from doing anything Lola.
Yeah.
To do all that. And personal life happens.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff I've done this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was all of a sudden like, okay, this opportunity came. We're able to financially afford it and be okay. And it was like, hey, let's go. And it's like, well, if we're gonna go, let's get as much content as we can. And I did. I'm good. Like I got a bunch of content. I'm gonna obviously drop it all. But I'm already planning for Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the thing about it is, well, I mean, Chicago, you probably have more of a chance of doing a probably equal thing because you live in that area versus when you going to New Jersey, you ain't from there, so it's kind of like, yeah, let me get more bang for my buck, especially on the content side.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of people realize is that we all don't have the luxury of having talent surrounding us or coming our way on a regular basis or the opportunity to even film a lot because of life and shit. Yeah, motherfuckers got jobs and kids, people. Come on.
Unfortunately, this isn't my full-time job yet. It is, but right now it's not.
Yeah, so it's kind of like even with me when I went to New Jersey, I tried to do 7. I had 7 booked, ended up doing 2, and it's kind of like, to me, I kind of wish I could have went inside a little bit more to met people face to face because New Jersey I didn't get to go inside. Miami I did the one I went
for Miami, but I wasn't at the mind state where I was networking, but I wasn't shoot ready to where I could talk to somebody about doing a shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's kind of like, you know, as far as the shoots, like the people that you picked, how did you go through the process of picking who you wanted to work with, who you were going to shoot with while you was at the Exotica? You know, period.
A lot of it was people that we had been talking to previously and had communication with, but it was just one of those never same place, same time, couldn't make it happen. And it was just, it ended up lining up. And like I said, I'm a planner. I share a calendar with Lothario, and everything I had, everything for the whole expo was in there. You know, who was at what time, and whether it was at our Airbnb or we were going to them. Like I'm like, so it just it worked out that everyone was there, and going early definitely helped because I got more shoots in that way.
Because a lot of people do just show up early because that's also the smart thing to do is, if you like, I wish I could have got there like on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have got way more shoots done versus me coming up there on that Friday, and then you got to deal with motherfuckers going to the party, they get drunk, everyone trying to get them shoots in because that's when everybody probably finally made it into town. So it's more hectic. You know, there's more probability of actually getting flakes or people not being able to show up. You know, because because people realize, like you said, it's you got to think about the time. You got to give yourself a 3 to 4 hour window for any shoot. I'm sorry, if it's just one scene, even if it's just one scene.
Unless you're doing 2 scenes with the same person.
Yeah.
Then, you know, well, I'm already dirty, but it's you that made me dirty. So, like, I can be a little extra dirty from you.
Yeah, she can go take the whole bath and touch up her makeup. We good to go.
Exactly. You know, but yeah, definitely. Like I said, I would only do 2 a day. Well, 2 people a day, 1 in the day, 1 in the night. Just because then it's not respectful. Like, I don't want you to come over and do a scene and I smell like, you know, this guy's dick because we just did it.
Because one, they still getting you somewhat fresh versus, like I always said, do you really want to be the third dude down after she done shot 2 scenes? And this is porn dick. This ain't just regular dick people. So he's guaranteed to have some size to it and some stroke behind it. So
oh, absolutely. So no, like I said, I only do unless I'm in like a content house where it's expected where you're gonna just keep going and going and going, and no one's doing oral of any kind. Then that's different, but still.
It's still a lot of dicks. Okay.
I'll take them. I'll take all of them.
He shoot, because even to the point. And 2, also the good part is like she had somebody there for the aftercare, especially the electro shit, because that's on some BDSM, you know, stuff of that nature, you know. And people don't realize that there is aftercare in porn, like after doing shoots, the downtime, the relax time, the you know, the decompression.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So being with the convention, how did you decompress during the convention?
Lothario gave me a massage almost every night.
Yeah, that'll work.
And he's such a great guy. That man takes care of me so well. Set up every scene, filmed it, of course. And then just was there for anything I needed. So.
And see, also too, you also brought a cameraman with you.
Oh.
So that also helped. And that's the other thing that I think females don't take into account. The ability to find somebody that can be a camera person for you on a regular basis. You know, speak to the advantages of having that cameraman.
Well, I guaranteed I have someone that's going to shoot the scene for me, and I know he's going to find the good shots. But it's also just a comfort thing. So if at any point in time I feel unsafe or I don't want to do this anymore, I say stop, and I know that he has my back. Everything stops on stopped on a dime. So because he even went to the ones that he didn't film.
Mm-hmm.
Sensation filmed that at his place,
Mm-hmm.
and Rock Bundy, we filmed with him.
I shouts out to Rock. You took Thick Dick.
Oh, I did. Oh, I did.
Woo!
But
Woo! No,
those
see,
were-
people don't understand. I brought him to Durham to shoot with the people that I work with. So I know what he's working with, ladies and gentlemen. So I know what she went through. Did you ride?
No, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know.
He's thick.
Oh yeah, he is.
You know he's been there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was he the first scene of the day or the second?
He was. Oh no, he wasn't the first or the second. He was the Friday. No, he was Saturday. He was a Saturday shoot.
No, I'm talking about first and second of the day.
Oh, he was the first of the day. And then, hang on, do you know who Ludus Adonis is?
Damn, you hitting names here. You hitting names here. Hold on. She been holding out. Ludus. Oh
Ludus,
my God. Shouts out to Ludus Adonis. Yes. He's a
Ludus
legend.
was my second that day.
Oh yeah. You need
Oh,
a lot of aftercare. that was a deep tissue massage on that. Sorry, I had to put some extra work. Yeah. No, but see, I'm asking you, did you realize how known these guys were?
I knew Rock Bundy was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Ludus was so big until afterwards. I was like, damn, like we were, talking about shoots and different people we've shot with. And I'm just like, damn, you know everyone.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing that I tell females. The guys that you shoot with are not about it's not about what you shoot, it's who you shoot with. Because it does make a difference. Just even to the point of it draws more professional talent to want to work with you. Meaning that if they're in your neck of the woods, they might remember you're there and they might hit you up.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. And a lot of times, and two, also working with professional male talent, there's things that you ain't got to worry about dealing with that you're working with just a typical content creator.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So which now means that she content creators, you have to step your game up if you want to shoot content with this lady now. I know because from shooting to the guys that you're shooting with, I know they change your perspective on who you would actually work with if they hit you up versus than before. You feel me?
Yes, but I'm also I'll give anyone a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I was once that person that was just starting, didn't know anyone, no one knew me. Mm-hmm. So, if I can do a scene with someone and help them get a little, I mean, I'm not saying I'm big by any means, I am so not. Mm-hmm. But if I can give someone a little bit of a foot in the door by doing a scene with them, absolutely, let's go for it.
But I'm gonna ask you this though: you did get recognized at the Exotica, didn't you?
I had a few fans that were looking for me, but since I was only there 3 hours, I didn't see anyone.
Yeah, your name getting that slowly but surely, Miss Lady.
I do know my goal is to get a booth in Chicago. We're really thinking about doing a booth in Chicago this year.
Now, with you doing a booth, have y'all looked into it, researched it? Because when you do a booth, once again, that's a different responsibility than just going to do shoots, what have you. So, have y'all looked into it, and what's making you decide to go with the booth?
Well, Chicago, earlier this year, I didn't get a whole lot of shoots, a lot of things, like I didn't plan properly. But it's also my hometown, so anyone that's here, I can shoot with whenever. But we're going early, so I can get some shoots done early. So by the time the expo comes, I can go there. But I think it'll help get my name out a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a different look when you see somebody have a booth versus they just walking around. Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also, it also puts you in a different room because a lot of people that have booths get to be around people that have booths. So we talking about Bad Dragon. We talking about different companies and stuff like that. Opportunity for networking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what a lot of ladies don't take into account is other ways of generating income outside of with adult film, but outside of adult film.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If I take tons of pictures with tons of fans and they throw it out onto theirs, then all their friends may become fans of me, and
Mhm.
the cycle. So
Yeah.
we're debating it.
Mhm.
It's something I think I would really like to do, but we're not 100% sure on it yet. But we're discussing it because it is, it's
Mhm. Well, it's a different beast from even talking to Danica Denali when she talked about what she did her booth. And she was like, shit, it was like, well, she didn't do no shooting that weekend. I said,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did not because you got to set that bitch up. You got to sit there. You gonna have fans there. Plus, you make money. Plus, it's a like I say, instant money maker because you sell memorabilia. You know, from autograph signs, people can take pictures with you.
Hmm.
People walking around with pasties. They teach that with pasties. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. So
so so you said you went and took time to check out New Jersey, New York. What is your first time ever being in the area?
yes, never been over there before. Lothario is from the East Coast, so he
Mm-hmm.
knew a little bit, but he'd never actually been to New York City.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
So
where
we
did
went
y'all go? Which
we
way
went
y'all went to go see in New York City?
Cat's Deli. Do you
Where
know?
is it?
Okay. Do you know the Harry Met Sally sandwich orgasm scene?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where we went.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
they in Manhattan or?
the Lower East Side, First
Oh,
Avenue.
okay, okay. I know you're talking about.
But from where we were, like we were here and Cat's Deli was here, so it was only a couple trains, and it
I
was an adventure to find our way.
I'm gonna say is I've seen in my days of traveling, I saw so much of New York. It was a lot. From Manhattan to Brooklyn to the Bronx, even to Queens. Shit, I never made it to Long. No, I think I did make it to Long Island. And even New Jersey, because it's just funny. Like New Jersey to me is more country than that of New York, because like once you get outside of the city, it's like even with Edison, Edison just feels like a trucker town
Yeah,
almost,
I can see that.
because it's just like it just like with Edison, like even where the roads is, it's like it just straight down. You got to turn somewhere. You got to. It's a whole bunch of shit with New York. You can't even turn right on the damn red in New York like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, you get a ticket quick. It's just crazy. So now y'all should see. You got to check out New York. Really check out New York. I'm telling you, especially like Times Square. Times Square is cool.
Oh yeah. Well, it ended up raining that day, so it was just like, let's run into Cat's Deli real quick, and then we were leaving that night to come
Mhm.
back home, and it's a 13-hour drive without stops.
Oh, y'all drove.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we have all of our filming equipment plus um
Yeah.
Lola's bag is a little bit heavier. I wasn't sure how many seats I was gonna outfits I was gonna have. Plus, personal clothes for both of us.
Mhm.
So it was just easier to drive this time. Although next
Mhm.
time, if we're only shooting, we decided we're gonna fly.
Oh. Yeah, cause that drive and sitting on your bus for about that many hours, trust me, is not fun. I used to hate taking the bus or the train.
Yeah. Well, and then we found out Pennsylvania has the highest um toll thing in the entire world. It's over $100.
Yeah, Pennsylvania's off the chain. I,
Didn't know that before. Now we know.
oh my goodness, I done been in Pennsylvania also, Philadelphia, all that. Shit, I've been to Rhode Island out this bitch. So I can sit there and say I just never been up to close. I've
off the East Coast has been Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio.
Hmm.
Yeah, the home of skunks. Yeah, I saw skunks like I saw way with dogs down this motherfucker. It's crazy. So now with all the content or what have you, and now that you're home or what have you, what's some of the avenues within the porn that you thinking about tapping into that might can help you get to the point where you can sit there and say, you know something, I'm going to step away from the job but focus on this. From webcamming to, phone sex, what have you. What's some of the avenues you've been looking at lately?
Well, next is camming. This is actually my camming studio right now. We got the room all set up.
Again, the preview, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the couch I'm gonna use, and I don't know what kind of rug thing this is, but is next. I rearranged my real job schedule. Not, I shouldn't say real job because entertaining is a real job also. My other personality's job.
Your vanilla job. Let's just keep it 100 on the smokers lounge. Vanilla.
Vanilla job. Oh, I love that. I rearranged that schedule so that I'm available on nights because obviously who's gonna watch a cam show in the middle of the day? So we're gonna start that up here pretty soon. It sounds like we finally got everything ready in here, and we're gonna start camming. I think next week or the week after.
So with now camming, because so people can understand when it comes to camming, different fan base, different level of entertainment. Because now that's live, in color, real time, boom. Also,
and they can pay for the toys to be used and turn on and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. So the thing of it is now that you have to switch. See, I'm about to get real with people. We about to get real right quick, people. She has to switch her mentality versus from doing content to live cam, because now it's more about the talk game. It's more about the personality.
Yep.
Speak to now how Lola has to be different when it comes to camming versus Lola on content.
Well, when it's content, I mean, I only have to turn it on when the camera's on, and then it turns off 45-ish minutes later, and then bam, I'm done. But camming is just a whole new beast. First you have to be able to have some sort of niche that brings a group of people, plus the personality to keep them, and the charm, exude the charm and the world to get people to even want to watch you and even want to see you masturbate or do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Yeah, because it's really about personality and talk game when it comes to this. And plus the other, to keep it 100, the percentage does not favor the cam girl. It actually favored the cam sites. So it's kind of like she is even more work, because now I got to do more work as far as, what I'm saying, to get more people to tip, because now I got to make sure that I'm developing an income at the same token. Boom, boom. See,
absolutely.
So it's kind of like with you or this. Do you plan to like treat it as an 8-hour second job, or are we gonna do this as a special moment? Because there are different ways that people can do the webcamming. It's you up there 8 hours above. Like, what's some of your planning on how you want to make your shit stand out from everyone else's when it comes to webcam?
I'm not sure yet. I even thought about, because I'm surrounded by graphic novels right now. We have 2 cases in here with an astronomical amount of books. I thought about maybe doing a reading hour, and I read in a sec. I don't.
I was just thinking that. I see she's sitting there topless reading the graphic novel with her legs crossed, like, dude just tipping.
Hey, you never, maybe I even have it set up where the wand is sitting there and they can turn on the wand and see how well I can read.
Yeah, because
you never know.
You can have fun with this because, like, I tell anyone, it's not about how many hours, it's the quality of hours that you give them. Because the more that they become interactive, the more they're going to tip, the more they're going to want to spend money. That's where the personality and the talking come in. That's where the personality and talking come in.
Well, exactly. So, I mean, that's an idea. I don't know. I may not do it, but I've never camped before. It's a new venture, but honestly, there's not a whole lot of people in Chicago or anywhere near me that film enough for me to be able to do it. Otherwise, it's just me, Lothario, and we have 2 friends that come and film with us.
Well, shoot, I see. Well, it's like, I mean, I done heard girls. It's 2 things I heard. I heard girls say that their fans do like seeing it with another cat, and then you have the fans that the majority of it. I heard that fans prefer to see you. You know, period. It's kind of finding what it's like in anything that you do is training your fans. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely. Well, and the best part of it is I can always have, because I do live with Lothario, I could always just have him come in and just do a blowjob on camera. You know, there's options. So I guess it's just kind of one of those, we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, maybe it doesn't work out, but I will never know unless I try.
Yeah, because see, I think the biggest mistake girls make is frustration when it's not clicking at first. See, that's where I think the biggest they get mad and be like, man, it just but it's you got to trial and error to figure out where it hits, because you might be surprised you go up there that first time. You like, damn, maybe I need to do webcamming more to shoot the content.
And
they would have seen me at
If that happens, awesome. But I'm not expecting it to be like, boom, I've made 1,000 in an hour.
See, that's the kicker, yeah. Because even to the point, like, for example, even with the electro, BDSM stuff and anything of that nature, it's that's why I tell people it's finding out what works for you, where you're the most comfortable, where you can exude the most confidence that will bring them in on that webcam.
Exactly.
See, because it's just funny, because even from one of my favorite interviews, and when y'all hear it, if it ain't came out before this, y'all need to go check it out. Master Arts, just finding out about a male financial dominatrix. I was like, very interesting conversation. But
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? But to the point that, like, he does a lot of feet fetish shit. And it's like, I even asked him, I said, well, would you do boy girl? It was like, for what? There's no need. He's a dude.
I mean, hey, if he found his ticket, then
yeah. But there are these, just find your niche or what have you.
Absolutely.
And then too, also you expanding your brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the more I tell females this all the time, the ones that do it all have the better chance of making the most money. You know, period. So, shoot, because I'm pretty sure you're doing customs also.
Yep, of course.
Oh my goodness. And have you dipped into the dick ratings yet?
Oh, I have.
She got a smile on her face. Why you feel so shady? This is a shameful smile too. Like, actually, I did do that.
I love seeing dick, obviously. I hate doing dick ratings because I'm Midwest. I'm Midwest nice. I can't tell you bad things about your dick. There's so many that are like, tell me you hate it. And I'm like, but I can't.
So they want to be, why is it? I would tell you what's interesting, right? It's either they want to be humiliated. No, actually, it's more guys want to be humiliated for some apparent reason. It's like the dudes they got nice dicks, they don't want to send them like that. You know, period. unless they, you know what they call it, dick fishing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always a dude that has like the most ugliest of shit, and he knows he got the ugliest shit, and he wants you to tell him he has the ugliest shit.
It's true. but I'm too nice to do it. I can't be like, oh my God, that's fucking horrible. It's tiny. It's ugly, whatever. Like, I'm like,
I got this be passive aggressive mean.
I don't. Well, thank you, Midwest, because I can't. I'm too Midwest. You know that whole like you bump into someone, you say, oh,
Yeah.
that's me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's me. we call it Southern hospitality. Y'all call it Midwest love.
So I did end up turning Dick ratings off just because I can't be mean to them.
Oh my goodness.
I always tell everyone, oh, your dick looks great. Like even when they tell me like, no, degrade it. No, I can't do it.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, it was something that I said, I told somebody this a long time ago, that the way that women make money in our business is through merchandise and goods and services. And that's becoming more and more apparent with custom videos, with now you want to say the webcamming. How important is it in your eyes that a female must branch out and try different things within the sex trade to see what works for her to make money? Because I think a lot of times ladies get comfortable. They get comfortable with just doing their OnlyFans because it's making so much money, but they don't give the other platforms a chance because me myself, I want to have multiple checks. I don't want to just have one check. I'm sorry, you know, speak to that.
The best piece of advice I got very early on was don't put all your chickens in one basket. Mm-hmm. So if you go on my website, you'll see I'm on everything. Mm-hmm. I'm not just on, OnlyFans. I'm on ManyVids. I'm on Pornhub. I'm on Xvideos. I'm on Xhamster. Fansly. There's a couple of, but I'm on everything. Plus, you can buy all my outfits that you want, or dirty panties, or you like the outfit I wore in Rock Bundy's shoot. You can buy it if that's your thing. So I don't bank on just one thing. I have income coming in from everywhere. No, it's not always hundreds of dollars. Maybe it's only like 100 here and 300 there, but 100 from over here is still $100 I didn't have the day before.
Amen.
So I am fully into throw your stuff everywhere because people aren't on everything.
Yeah, because I think how can I put this? Just sucking a dick and fucking a dick on camera ain't gonna go but so far money wise, because you want to make money in many avenues as you can within this business, because one, it makes you more marketable to sponsors, to other big money entities that might be looking for someone to push their product. That's one. And two, the other part of it is you're tapping into different markets. Because, for example, webcam is a certain market. Doing content is a certain market. Custom videos is a certain market. To give people an example, it might be dudes that don't do webcam, don't buy content, but they will buy a custom video in a heartbeat. There you go.
Absolutely. I have a couple regulars on customs that's all they do. They don't buy any of my other videos that I've done. They only buy the customs. Yeah. But then on the flip side is the twist that I love is that you can put it. They can pay an extra. I think it's $50 if they want that custom just for that. And if they don't, then I get to resell that custom for anyone else. Mm-hmm. So.
Now I'm asking this: had you thought about phone sex? Because for some reason, I keep running to people that been using night flirts and been doing the phone and doing phone sex and audio. A whole chick be killing it when it comes to the film dom side of it on audio. But go ahead.
I've thought about it. I've told I have the voice for it. I mean, obviously it's my own voice, so I don't see it. I thought about it though. I mean, I've just started hearing about this night flirt thing, and I was gonna check that out. Because there's a couple of people on my Twitter feed that they keep, all the posts on there, and I'm like, what's this about?
I've been told I should do the old dirty man. But I just say I mean
It's another
no
avenue
because
to explore.
because at the end of the day it's kind of like it the more it like this the more into the BDSM side of things because that you do it especially when it comes to that night flirts. I
Hmm.
see that that's where the money is at
Hmm.
because it's kind of like even with the guy I recently talked about, he's on night flirt, and his shit is he's a great dude. This, that, the third, it was funny, and I don't know if I want to. Nah. Fuck it, I'll tell the story. He told dude said he would love to feel his cock, the dude's dick in his throat. He
Hmm.
said what made me feel good? A trip to Gucci, to a shopping spree at the Gucci store. And he had got a and I'm sorry, and he got his Gucci shopping spree. So and
I
that,
need to go to night
that
flirt.
I mean it made me say, well, maybe if I be an old bastard, I might get a shopping spree on a car. Fuck what you heard, I might try it. But no, but it just lets you know that
That's the newest thing right now.
yeah. No, it's old as shit, but it's getting hot again. Because I
Hmm.
mean, phone sex always been there.
Oh yeah,
Always.
yeah.
Always. Period. But it's to the point where it was never like BDSM. You never really heard too much BDSM side of it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like I signed up. I just ain't set it up, or I'm thinking on. I'm thinking on it. I really fuck with it,
Do it.
but no, but goes back to what we were talking about is that creating different avenues that you can make money within it, and it don't necessarily involve you fucking, period. And and to which money falls in your lines because what you do in your vanilla work, shit, you're a businesswoman anyway. So this is kind of like second nature for you anyway.
I mean, gotta follow the hustle.
Hey, yes, and this is a strong hustle. So, with that being said, people, you know what that means. You know what time it is. It's time for her to tell y'all where y'all can spend that hard-earned money on her sex ass. So tell everybody where they can spend that money, baby.
Well, you can go to lolabootylove.com and you'll find all my links. My favorites, though, if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans, it's only $7 a month. So that's not bad. Put it on auto subscribe and just stay there forever. Or you can buy individual videos on ManyVids. I'm pretty much you can find like trailers and stuff on X videos and Pornhub and all that. But go to lolabootylove.com and you can find me anywhere. I also have my Venmo and my Cash App if you want to give me a Gucci shopping spree.
and I think she deserves it, people. Yeah, go ahead and take on that Gucci shopping spree. I think there's a Gucci shopping spree somewhere nearby her. Gucci store or
Oh,
something.
I'll find one. I'll
Yeah.
find one.
So there you go. And she'll be back. She'll be back definitely on the premium smoke room. And y'all know what it is. It's a little bit wilder, a little bit crazier, a little bit more revealing. Yes, the ladies do wear more revealing stuff. There's no telling what they might do and what we might talk about. Oh, see, there you go. What we might talk about in the premium smoke room where you can only see it on Spotify, not on YouTube, not anywhere else but Spotify. So go ahead and subscribe today and catch that premium smoke. So with that being said, we're at the end of another wonderful, wonderful episode, a video episode, which you can see on Spotify first, and then a week later on YouTube. And with that being said, you know how we end these things all the time. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke is over. Say goodbye to the people, Lola.
Goodbye, people.